Be who you are for your pride.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
I'm Shady Nate.
I'm Petty Kash.
And this is Tea in the Shade Podcast. Make sure you're following us on Instagram and on Twitter at Tea in the Shade. That's TEA in the Shade. On Facebook, we're Tea in the Shade Podcast. And if you're on Facebook, join us in our group, Tea in the Shade's Tea Hive. Sis.
Hey girl.
How was your week?
It's been going.
Okay.
It's raining in Houston, so a little gloomy. Yeah. If these people were my therapist, I would tell them what I'm really going through, but they ain't.
Okay.
So I don't want y'all to be able to use nothing against me.
For real.
I won't tell y'all nothing. So yeah, that's all I got. Did anything happen? I don't celebrate really 4th of July like talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't even barbecue or anything. I think we ate like catfish. So
okay. Kept it as black as possible.
I guess so.
Catfish and greens.
So, if y'all celebrate that, I hope y'all had a good time. But I didn't really do anything at all. Plus, it's like I said, it's been raining here. So, whatever. How was your week?
My week was cool.
But this week,
literally my birthday is in 3 hours.
Go,
so
girl.
By the time y'all hear this, it's already didn't happen.
Happy birthday, Shady Nate.
Thanks, guys. I too do not partake in 4th of July. However, the girls had this damn Star Spangled Banner ass outfit.
Aww.
And the person who bought it was like, oh, if the girls wear the outfit, can you please send me a picture? So I was like, okay. It was an elder. So I was like, all right.
Okay.
But other than that, we ain't really do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We hung out with the in-laws because the girl's birthday party is also this weekend and they won't be in town. So we kind of celebrated the girls and my birthday early with them.
Okay, cool.
So we didn't really celebrate the 4th, but we celebrate it.
Right.
If that makes sense.
I like that, yes.
So that was cool. But yeah, it's gloomy as fuck in Houston.
It really is, though.
So it's hard to feel like, oh, it's a bad bitch birthday.
Yeah.
Turn up. Like,
Because who likes to go to the club in the rain?
Period. Okay. So I'll be in the house catching up on all my shows.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Okay.
And I'm really feeling...
But your cake, though, right? Did he go get your cake?
No, I think he picking up tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm also feeling really sentimental because the girls are gonna be one.
That's crazy.
In less than a week.
That happened really fast.
Very. So my birthday is July 9th. The girl's birthday is July 14th.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I can't believe it. I cannot.
That's crazy. You have 2 1-year-olds.
Yeah, like.
Or are you gonna say 12 months?
1-year-olds. They're gonna be 1 until they're 1.5, and they're gonna be 1.5 until they're 2. And I think too because like reality is we most likely will not adopt again. It's too much.
You think so? You don't think so?
I would love to. Don't get me wrong. Like, we tell people one thing, but like when he and I really like have a heart to heart about it, we would love to be able to adopt again. Like, we would love to be able to have a son and just finish our little family. Yeah. But like, I went through some failed adoptions alone. We went through a failed adoption together. The girl's adoption was expensive. Like, clearly God made this happen. And I can't say that God couldn't do it again.
Right.
However, I mean, God would really be doing some work.
Yeah.
Like, literally the girl's adoption, if you include like the rental car, the Airbnb, because for out-of-state adoption, you cannot come back home until you get approval from the state where the child is born and the state where you live. And we got lucky and got same-day approval after waiting 2 weeks for the approval process to start.
For a while,
Right. People typically are gone for like a month. So we hit like right at 17K.
Yes.
And this was
That's
17K
crazy.
we did not have.
Yeah.
Like, we had a good portion of it because we used our wedding budget
Right.
instead of having a wedding,
Right.
but we really ain't have it.
Yeah.
So I just don't see us being able to pull that off again. And it just kind of feel like we did it. We're parents. We have our girls who we adore. Do I really want to set myself up for the potential of
Heartbreak.
the heartbreak?
Mhm.
Like, and it's really like when that girl had us coming up to the hospital because the baby was in NICU and we was video chatting with her and the baby, and then she ghosted us when she told us to be there for the baby to be discharged. Like, that really has me like, I'm good. Like, I got my kids. People are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could put myself out there like that again.
I feel you. I understand that.
I wish I could.
But you never know how you might feel when the girls are 5.
Yeah, and I mean, who knows what may happen. We may hit the lotto
Yeah.
and be in a place where we can be like, oh, we can afford to hit up one of those ritzy,
Yeah.
adoption agencies. But the reality is, we probably won't. And so it just makes me a little more sentimental. Like, the baby stage is over and I'm not going to get this part back.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Because it's about to be on
You
the
can't
poppin'.
tell Cam she can't hop in the car and drive to the
Right.
store. Like, you cannot tell her that
Right.
she can't do it. So it's just like I'm sentimental about that part. Like, I look at pictures of them like over the last year and it's like, ugh. Oh, they about to move away and just leave me
Are you gonna
behind.
have a video for us at the party of them growing?
Hell no.
You've missed out on a lot of the month's pictures. I think the last one you took was like 9 months.
No, I posted day 10. I didn't post the 11.
Okay, well, you need to post a bitch.
I know. It be hard. When they really started moving around, as soon as I put them down
Somebody
to take
probably
their
grabbing
picture,
it.
they grab the little circle thing, they crawl to each other, they roll over, they getting up, they crawling off. It's not the same as it was when I was taking a 3-month photo. Because I don't know how the hell we're going to do a 12-month.
That's their birthday picture.
I'm just going to have to hold a blanket up behind them and let them just sit on the floor.
Yeah.
Cause so I've been real sentimental. Like, I even went back to like pictures in the hospital and was boohooing, bitch.
Damn cancer.
Crying. For real. for real. Like, crying. Like,
Oh
baby.
my gosh. Your ass crazy.
So yeah, but I'm excited.
Me too. Birthday cake. Yes.
I'm so excited about this whipped ice and birthday cake.
Oh, I forgot.
People
Never
hate
mind.
whipped ice and
So
birthday
you gonna have
cake.
a lot of cake left.
But hold tight though. Hold tight. My grandmother is also making me that chocolate cake.
Again?
Yeah. She was like, what you want for your birthday?
Why you picked
And
that?
I
You should
said,
have picked
girl,
something
you
I ain't never
already
had.
know. I said, you already know what it is, baby. She was like, you want that chocolate cake? Yes, ma'am.
You should have picked something I ain't never had.
Well, the other stuff that I like from her, she taught me how to make. So
So
I
you
just
can
make
make
it
it
myself if I get the urge. I don't know how to make her chocolate cake, and I want it from her.
Oh, she ain't taught you how to make that one yet?
She always offer, but I don't know. I want it from her, though. Because I feel like once she teach me, she'll be like, no, you can make it yourself.
Uh-huh.
Although she still give me tea cakes, even though she taught me.
Love it.
Oh, them tea
I
cakes.
should have put me in an order.
You crazy. So anyway, yeah, shout out to all the cancers.
Our season is almost over, but not yet.
Not yet, baby. We still holding on. So welcome, visitors, family, and friends. My sis came prepared with a list
Listen.
on tonight, and that's something she does not do. So she had some shit she want to talk about.
Absolutely. And everything on this list, I seriously want to address.
Okay.
I don't even know if we have previously addressed some of these things, but I want to address.
Okay. Yeah, now that we had a Patreon, I can't keep up with if we might have talked about something else.
Me neither. First things first.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
I want to do a little local news.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
So we going to add this local
Lord.
family-friendly restaurant.
Establishment.
Right? Brick and mortar.
I'm glad.
No, sis.
Regardless where y'all at, I know y'all done heard about this turkey leg dress code.
I know you, because I think it made Bowling Alert and Shade Room.
Yeah, when I saw it on the Shade Room, I said, oh yeah, we need to talk about it. But I really want to talk about it too, because I feel like and I'm not saying this to be funny, I'm being for real. I feel like if you're not from here and you see it, you'll be like, well, what's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with it. But if you are local to Houston, or even if you're not local but you've been there.
Right. If you've driven the fuck by.
Turkey Leg Hut is literally a hut.
Literally.
It's literally like, it probably could have been like a corner store at one point.
Yes.
That they put a literal family reunion tent.
Yes, multiple of them.
Yeah. Where people stand in line for a good 3 hours.
4.
Okay. Definitely 4. You sit outside.
Where the newbies are lucky, because when this shit first popped off, wasn't no tents and seats for you to stand under and sit on while you waited in line for 4 hours. And the inside, they only have maybe 20 to 25 tables on the inside, like a couple booths over here.
And I feel like that's being generous, sis.
Like maybe 3 booths, 2 little tables there, a bar, couple little tables right in the middle, couple little tables on that side, and then their kitchen.
I feel like if you being real strategic, maybe 50 to 60 people can sit inside.
Yes.
And again, that's strategically placing people. And that's including kids.
Of the hut is outside.
It's outside. This is also a place where, again, most people are sitting outside under a tent. There's music playing, club music. Not Maze and Frankie Beverly.
Nope.
Beat King.
Yes.
Okay. They smoking hookah,
buying bottles for their table.
Yes.
Them big margarita drinks they sell using the old liquor bottles.
Yes. Like, I understand if you're not familiar and you see like, oh, this restaurant is coming out with a dress code. I get how you could be like, well, what's wrong with that? I'm not standing in line for 4 hours and sitting outside in a turtleneck. And pants. Now, I'm not one to go somewhere in a bikini top or nothing. Don't get me wrong, but also keep in mind, the same people they are now prohibiting from entering are the people who got Turkey Leg Hut
popping.
Yeah.
And
at one point, because keep in mind also, Turkey Leg Hut is right smack dab in a neighborhood. Literal.
A historic neighborhood, by the way.
Right. So, and there's no real parking lot.
No, not no real. There is no parking lot.
So
people also need to know that
everyone is parking in front of people's
houses.
Homes. Okay, so people were calling the fire marshal, signing petitions,
talking about the smoke. I mean, because of course they have the big smoker, because all they do is turkey leg. So when
people in the neighborhood, and also we got to be honest, it was a historically black neighborhood that has been somewhat gentrified. So the whites was trying to get them to fuck up out of here.
Fuck up out of there.
So when that came out, the niggas, not the Negroes, not the blacks, the niggas. The niggas was coming out in droves.
Every nigga from out of town, that was the first spot they hit.
Your favorite Greater Houston area drug dealer was in line
Yes.
at the turkey leg hut
Yes.
to stand in support and solidarity.
I believe you can pay to skip the line, but you ain't heard that from me.
Hello. Sure can. People go viral all the time fighting in the line in a pink lace front. And a child standing to the side crying.
Not to mention, the reason this has a club feel and doesn't feel like restaurant is because they don't have a time limit on how long you can sit and smoke hookah and drink liquor because they don't give a fuck
at all.
They making money. You can stand in line for all they care. Like I told the girl on Facebook, it's giving holding the line to make the club appear full.
And let me tell you,
bitch.
Me and Riley went one time, and this was before it was even popular like that. It was a small line, just not even Breakfast Club type of line. Mm-hmm. So we standing there because we don't know. So finally, luckily, Riley seen one of his students who worked there. So we go inside to speak. The bar wide open. Ain't nobody sitting at the bar. Yep. It's a couple tables open. So his student was like, well, what y'all doing? And we was like, well, we was actually kind of waiting on the fucking table.
Right.
And he was like, well, y'all could just sit at the bar, sit down and ate.
Same
but
thing I did.
But y'all got us standing outside like... What part of the game is this? So if they was doing that before when it wasn't even like popping like that, I know y'all do it now.
Same experience I had. Went after, I believe it was somebody's bachelorette or something like that. Mm-hmm. I don't even remember. No. It was after my friend's event, I feel like. And we all had on matching shirts, so they probably thought we was a family reunion. Oops. And we literally walked past the line, walked inside, bar wide open. Mm-hmm. You can sit and order and eat at the bar, everything.
Yeah.
Why are you holding the line? You need to tell one or two people to need to go sit down at the bar. No, thank you. I'll hit that food truck down by the Valero. I'm not even going to fool with y'all in this line, but I can get what I need down there. And plus, I don't even need y'all turkey leg because when the state fair roll around,
period,
I can get me a good $10 turkey leg.
Period.
I don't need y'all seafood stuffing.
To be honest, I don't think either one of us even ate a turkey leg when we went. I had a bowl and he had a sandwich.
I eat the one that just got the glaze on it, the habanero glaze. I don't even eat the stuffed ones because it's ridiculous. And you wait forever for your goddamn food.
And it's just...
It's not worth it when he's a fucking criminal out here pistol whipping motherfuckers.
Fucking employees in the bathroom.
Fucking employees in the bathroom. Also, she's scamming and scheming, allegedly embezzlement and shit. A lawsuit against her. Like, why y'all acting like
a business partner?
Yeah, why y'all acting like y'all above the grain? What you talking about?
And that's the problem. The problem is not necessarily the dress code itself, because I get that every establishment has the right to be able to say, hey, we need to tighten some stuff up. The problem is the way y'all operate.
Yes.
The way y'all treat y'all customers. Y'all sat here and used up these same people, and now you make these people feel like they not welcome in your spot. When now the crowd that you're trying to draw in is the one that tried to shut y'all down.
Exactly.
Like,
but the crowd
make sense.
Y'all really drawing in tourists. Because locals don't go unless somebody coming from out of town.
And still really don't. To be honest, most people I know who from here, if somebody come from out of town and want to go, they'll still be like, what else y'all doing?
Because I straight up tell you, well, I'm not going with you because you're going to be in line. Now, unless you want to go on like a Tuesday, but still the line be stupid. There's no way I'm going to get to a restaurant 4 hours before it open and be standing in line still down the street. You got me fucked up.
Can't do it.
You got me fucked up because that lady that got there at 11 o'clock, you not going to make her move in 2 hours. You going to let her sit there and reorder and drink and hookah while I'm standing out here waiting. Like, hell no. Restaurants have time limits on their table.
Then depending on who house you park in front of, they trying to tow your shit while you in line. No, I ain't gonna be able to do that.
And now the line is going all the way into the neighborhood. It goes in front of Almeda, down this side street, and down that back street, hitting the block.
Oh, hell no.
Like, are y'all crazy?
And then at the same time, although I don't give a fuck about gentrifiers, it would have to suck to live in that neighborhood.
Absolutely.
It would have to, like...
It already sucks to live off that street when it's popping because you got 5015.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's something else right there on the corner, another brunch spot down the way. Like, the parking right there is atrocious.
Yeah.
The traffic of people just driving around, letting you see their car. Like, nigga, I'm trying to go home from service. And here you are in the turkey leg line in my driveway looking at me like I'm wrong for trying to turn in.
Yes.
Girl, I was like, you have the... But my thing is the stupid shit y'all put on there, no shower cap. Now, like, really? Who wore... I just can't believe nobody wore a shower cap in there. Some of the stuff was just a little bit like...
Really now?
What do the men need to wear? Because it's all about what the women got on.
Men can't wear wife beaters. I did see that. Men cannot wear wife beaters.
That's it.
That
do-rags.
And then,
is it do-rags or something they had on there too?
They can't wear do-rags. They can't wear wife beaters. I want to say it might have been a few other things that the men can't do. But if I can be honest, it's Houston, Texas, and it's the summertime. To say that a man can't wear a wife beater in Houston in July...
Well, but my thing is with the wife beater, it's really just not cute. It's not an outfit.
Yeah.
Like, maybe standing in line, but when you get inside, put your shirt on.
But you got people outside sweating and musty.
Like, they eating hot food outside. I'm sweating, my nigga. I'm hot.
I'm surprised people don't be passing out.
They probably do, just don't know.
It's fucking hot out there. It is. It's entirely too hot.
I mean, I was just like, because I reposted whatever this lady said on Facebook. She posted it. I didn't even comment. I just posted and I'm laughing at it. I mean, I don't visit the turkey leg hut.
Oh, the red and white?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen
I don't
that.
visit the turkey leg hut. So I don't really give a fuck. But if you ain't never been there, you need to shut the fuck up on what you believe. It should. I mean, the mere audacity for her to say, I don't know why everybody is so upset. I see it as a good thing. They're trying to move up and rebrand. Bitch, what? Get the fuck out of here. You ain't never... I keep asking her. I asked her 3 times, has she been there? The bitch ain't answered me yet.
That's your answer. Because I think she said something like maybe they're getting ready to move to a better location. Well, then that's when you implement that. But don't tell people to be standing outside in they fucking church clothes in fucking 103-degree weather.
They ain't moving to no new location because they got a new spot where he done already whooped somebody motherfucking ass at. That's where they need to put their dress code at. Got me talking like my Uncle Junior.
Because all they doing is opening food trucks in little bitty ass spots. If they opened up a Grace's type of spot,
right,
a Papadol type of spot,
right,
it would make complete
with a patio
sense
setting
to be able to say, hey, I know how we might have got down over there off of Alameda. However, in this new establishment here,
prime example of people that have upgraded themselves. The Spot. You go to the old spot.
Do you?
You might get cut. Okay?
Do you, baby?
You go to the Spot Edo, and it's like, oh shit!
You're not going to be able to do that over here, honey.
Ain't no smoking weed up in that place,
right?
Ain't no creepy grandpas in that motherfucker. It's a whole different vibe. That is where I can understand.
Right.
Shit is different over here.
Right.
Not the turkey leg hut.
That's when you get to say, hey, here we're going to have to do stuff a little differently.
Right.
But you can't still have us outside.
No, nigga, you need to put a
we
roof
can't still be
over us and some
partaking in
AC.
hood shit. But now you want us to dress up for the hood shit. No.
Turn the music down. I'm sorry, the restaurant has never seemed family friendly to me. Now, kids can go. I'm not saying that kids can't go, but it was never read to me as like an Applebee's or a TGI Fridays. it has never given me that vibe.
Because
Never.
I wouldn't even, and I'm not saying that it is that bad, but I just would have never thought to bring kids to Turkey Leg Hut because it's always giving me like a day party lounge type of vibe.
That's it, sis. It's a day party.
Yeah, so
Line
I
and
wouldn't
all.
even bring no kid.
No.
So when I saw that, I was like, how is that? How are we family? Okay.
And the women are dressing like that because it's like they're going to the club to meet their man.
Because that is the environment y'all set.
Yes.
The DJ that y'all have, the hookahs, the bottles that y'all sell, y'all are creating a club, day party, lounge atmosphere, and people are acting accordingly.
Exactly. If the family reunion here, they just here and they see homegirl with holes going down the side of her legs and her spandex. I don't know what to tell. That's how women dress anyway. They be in the mall like that.
At the mall. No excessively baggy or sagging pants.
Men don't even wear that no more. They be tight as fuck.
As hell. No wave caps, do-rags, house shoes, or shower caps. No
you telling me-
exposed undergarments.
Police. So somebody from California must have came down here because they're the only niggas I know wear house shoes and shower caps outside with white beaters and baggy pants.
Oh, and Taste Bar and Kitchen posted, "We support Turkey Leg Hut,"
Well,
and said that they will also be enforcing their own dress code.
and they outside too, and they restaurant used to be a club. Because I done been to the club in what they call in a restaurant that you can't even sit inside that place.
I just don't understand what's so
Now
hard.
that we back outside,
y'all set
y'all
the
won't-
tone. Y'all
Right.
set this tone, and y'all mad that people follow suit. Like, y'all don't want to be posting the videos.
Literally, it tastes. I think you eating on patio furniture again outside under tents with a DJ.
With a DJ playing club music. Child, what's next on the list, child?
Next on the list, I wanted to address this because I am a weed head, and I feel like we need to talk about it.
Okay.
The blacks have been at it.
The blacks.
Now, these are the blacks. Okay, we're not talking about the niggas right now. We're talking about the blacks.
Okay.
Sha'Carri Richardson. Which we all was like hype. She at the what are they called? The track meet for Olympic trials. She motherfucking set a record. Bad bitch. My name's Sha'Carri. You know, my mama just died and I still did this shit. So everybody is just yes,
Pumping
bitch.
our queen. Yeah.
Okay, yellow hair, nails, you are here. Flojo reincarnated. We are ready to take over Tokyo, bitch. We ready. Okay. Then we get the broadcast that she's failed a drug test. Which I don't know if they just found out about the results. Because I don't think it was a recent test. I think it was prior to her running, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't think it was afterwards because she wasn't set to run again. She was already in the Olympics. So I'm not sure when the test happened, but nevertheless, she failed. She was suspended, can't run in the 100 meter, and the record she just set was gone. Like null and void. So you have the blacks that are beefing. You have one level of the blacks that's like, rules are rules. Accept your consequences. Suck it up. Keep it kicking. Other blacks are, she's mourning her mother. She's grieving her mother. She needed to cope. Let's boycott the Olympics. They racist. They this, and this. I'm a black kind of in the middle. Because on one hand, I do feel like that, that's fucked up. She grieving her mama, I'm a weed head. I smoke when I need something to just calm me, take me out of space. I get it. But on the other end, I'm also a dope head that know when the shit get down to it, if you gotta stop smoking, you gotta motherfucker stop smoking.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't stop smoking and you go take that drug test and you fail it, well, it was a possibility.
Yeah.
Every time I used to use your pee, I'm terrified.
I didn't know if you was gonna say it on here.
Every time that I used to be like, sis, I got a test coming up. I did take a detox, but
I used to be like, what time?
I need reassurance, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So I'm kind of in the middle, bitch, you know the rules. Just like when I go to a job interview, I know I got to pass a drug screen. Mm-hmm. It is what the fuck it is. It may be unfair, but it is what it is.
I actually do feel the same way. Now, I think where I feel like, okay, extend her some grace. She's more than her mom. I feel like there were some people who were excessively like, you failed us as a people and all that. It ain't that deep for me.
See, I'm glad I ain't see that.
It's not that deep for me, sis. Like, it is what it is, girl. I done did some worse shit when I was your age, honey.
I've had the same experience. I literally was working for a temp agency in New Orleans that had sent me. I actually went to get a job someplace else, but they liked me so much they hired me as their front desk. Mm-hmm. But they still sent me to other jobs that may pay more than I may have liked. I can tell you exactly what the job was. It was for Fresenius Medical. Mm-hmm. It was doing some accounting work, would have been in New Orleans, all that. Had to take a drug test. Failed the fuck out of it. Even though I took a detox, I knew I was going to fail. But when they called me, it was like my life was over. Because this is at the point where me and my now husband was just kind of on shaky ground. And like, it was like a whole lot of shit that was happening. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to stay there, if I wanted to leave him and move, And when I got the call that I failed the test, bitch, my life was like,
right,
Lord Jesus, My mama is like, you should have did this. You should have. You knew better. You shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? I had to take that L.
Yeah.
You just got to, it is what it is.
While I can extend you some grace because I've been young, I have known better, and still did dumb shit just because. You still just got to roll with what happened. You got to roll with that consequence, but that's okay. Next time, you gonna whoop their ass again.
Whether you smoked or not.
Right. You gonna whoop their ass again. You gonna know to be clean and ready. And you gonna win at the Olympics. Boom. Period. Point blank, period. All this shit gonna be history.
And I thought that what she said on, I think she was on Good Day or Good Morning America, one of the two. I thought she was very humble and knew why and accepted the consequences and moved forward. But I think that now it's kind of changing for her. The more people buck her up of like, we legal and the Olympics need to change their rules. And what they be saying, white billionaires getting rich off weed and people, you can't even run track. Well, first we got to start with the niggas that's in jail for the weed.
Let's start.
Let's get all them out of jail.
And again, do not get me wrong. I do agree that across the board, we need to stop like criminalizing particularly black people when it comes to
marijuana.
Like
Absolutely.
Hands down. But we can't just jump from one thing to the other like when it's on our mind.
But we have to be realistic of where we are. Mm-hmm. We have to I feel like sometimes black people want it to be a different way so bad that they just won't sit in where we at. We don't have the power to just up and change shit. I'm sorry. White people don't give a fuck about us. That mean when that little white boy is skipping over all this shit that black people ask for and then they give us a goddamn holiday for them to be off. It's just clear to me we can jump and scream and holler and be upset. They don't give a fuck. Now maybe that makes me pessimistic, but fight different.
That's the reality we see.
Yeah, it just is what it is. Hell, even where weed is legal, employers still drug test some people. They still don't tolerate you to be on drugs working for them.
Because at the end of the day, social media is all up in arms about this, but we still got black and brown boys doing damn near life in prison for weed. So, I'm sorry.
We got to
make it make sense, people.
I'm sorry that it happened to you. The rules are unfair, but they should have been trying to change the rules when it came to weed. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight.
But I'm not finna treat her like, oh, girl, you just ruined it for yourself and all of... I'm not finna do all that, girl.
No, because she already know that.
Yeah.
You know, again, I am a weed head. I have been disappointed by my own actions of being high when I knew that I should not have been.
And look at us. We still at a corporate job, miserable as fuck. It's going to circle back.
Listen,
it's going to circle back, sister.
I'm sorry. You probably couldn't use somebody else's pee. It's probably a circumstance they watch you drug test.
Right, because somebody's like, she ain't had no homegirl she could call. This not no regular, like, temp agency ass shit, baby. Let's not do that.
It probably was heavy on her mind. Maybe she thought she only smoked one joint. It would be gone. Like I'm saying, I don't know when the test was done to know her time frame. You know? I'm not sure. I hope she ain't smoked the day before the test. Maybe it was 3 weeks before the test, and she thought she would have been clean.
Yeah, and which happens a lot. People be like, "Oh, it was just a little bit."
Yeah,
it was like 3 weeks ago. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, girl. Don't even sweat it. Fail. Like, shit happens. But I saw people saying like she needs a mentor. Someone needs to Let's relax, guys. Again, we've all been that age. We've all made bad judgment calls. It's not the end of her world. It's not the end of her career.
No.
She'll be fine.
Again, I'm a
The only difference is she had to take her L and learn her lesson in front of us.
Yes.
Well, we got to do ours in private, just in front of our family and a few friends.
Right.
Like, let's all relax.
She's going to be okay. Period. She's going to be fine. And all the memes is like, I hope she start a weed strain and a weed company. It's like, okay, y'all. All right, y'all. She going to make more money and going to be laughing. Okay. Well, currently she's focused on running track. But still speaking of her, other track stars, other black people that are in the Olympics are like, don't boycott us. Like, damn, you can watch us. Because she wasn't the only black person in the damn Olympics.
Now,
there are multiple people.
There are.
I watch track and field. I watch all track and field because, I mean, it's always the most black people. And I watch gymnastics. Period. I might watch a bobsled, but that's winter.
Okay, bobsled.
But people say, I don't watch the Olympics anyway. Okay, then. So
then what we talking about? Sometimes people just be hopping in these debates just to hop in.
Okay, you don't watch good shit.
Now, I do want to, y'all know, anything pertaining to Port Arthur, Texas, they gonna hop on the line.
I know who you talking about.
They gonna hop on the line, baby.
I know who you talking about, the cloud chaser.
It's not even what you think it is. Now, while we talking about Olympics and while we talking about track and field, there's a young lady, Anika McPherson, who is a part of the track and field U.S. Well, no, she's a part of the U.S. track and field Olympic team. I want to say it like that.
Now, this is unfair.
Yes. So, she actually participated last time as well. So, she also participated. She placed second in the Olympic trials, which, made her eligible to compete in the Olympics. Well, the World Athletics Road to Tokyo Stat Zone chose a competitor from the preliminaries who did not even participate in the trials to compete in the Olympics in place of her.
Why?
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
I'm not feeling the Olympics all around, though, with the swim caps.
Now that's the part. Now, when people say it's racist, I'm not going to put it solely on Sha'Carri fell in her drug test, but the whole swim caps for natural hair and no protesting and no Black Lives Matter.
And now all of the Black people that they have suspended, it is very suspicious.
Right.
But this goes back to the Asians and it being in Tokyo and them seeming to have a lot of control.
Mm-hmm.
It's very suspicious that a lot of Black people that's not making headline are being suspended. I mean, the one story, which I don't know if that was her, but she didn't answer the door for a drug test or some kind of medical exam or something, and that's because she was resting from like an abortion or something she had. Mm-hmm. She has been like suspended, can't compete. And it's like, hold up. She literally was there, just not in a natural, mind or her state. Right. Give her a moment.
Well, I'm confident that wasn't her.
Okay.
And it's make it make sense. How does somebody who did not even participate
they can't place?
Yeah, how that work?
No. It's very suspicious.
And again, this is somebody who participated in the last Olympics. Like, this is not some brand newbie where you just kind of like, I don't know. Like, this is somebody who has already proven themselves to be capable, and you just decide, like, nah, we're going to go with somebody else.
And I don't even understand that, though.
Yeah, because if that's the case, what's the trials for?
Right.
Like, she competed, she placed, and y'all still was just like, nah, that's all right.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm not feeling that at all. And it's very strange to me that I only see people really from my hometown that's really like, hey, y'all, what's going on with this? Like,
don't nobody even know her story because so many people talk about Sha'Carri.
Yeah. When there's some shit we need to talk about.
It's some shit with a lot of other people that we need to talk about.
Because the story you just said, I've never even heard.
Mm-hmm. I saw it on somebody's page. I was like, what?
And I'm sure if I wasn't from Port Arthur, I wouldn't know about this story. Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, I didn't even know that was possible. I did not know, like, if you didn't go and compete in place, that you could still just...
qualified. It don't even make no sense. I'm telling you. Now, it's some weird shit.
Real suspect around
It's some weird shit. That's why, again, I don't know when the drug test for Sha'Carri was done, but she doesn't seem to negate anything about it or, defend herself against the ruling. So, okay, maybe it was recent, whatever. But there's other shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm trying to think what they think a swim cap on our head, made for our head, gonna make us do. Like, it's gonna turn us into a mermaid? Do you think it give us like a shark fin? Because I think it would, it's bigger, so it would be like in the way.
Yeah, I was very lost on that. Like, how did that even come into the equation?
What's the perfect head size though? Like, everybody's head ain't shaped the same.
Because what if my head big as fuck? Like, I can't compete then?
That reminded me of the doctor's office wanting you to cut the girl's hair for... No.
Update on that, we just stopped with the helmets.
Tracy told me.
It came up one more time, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and tap out here. Because already I was feeling away because I noticed that it was too tight on Ari because it was leaving a mark on her forehead. Cam seemed like... I mean, I can't say it was giving her a headache, but it was like when I would take it off, you could tell, like, the relief on her was, like it was just a little too uncomfortable. And then they both had patches in their head in certain spots where the helmet is. And I was just like, all of this plus, like, one time we went and they was like, Cam never even really needed it, but we should still keep her in it. But then the next appointment, somebody else tell us, oh, well, Ari gonna be out of hers before Cam.
That don't make sense.
How this work? Which, don't get me wrong, Ari definitely needed it. And you can definitely see where it made a difference. But at this point, what we still doing? They losing hair in certain spots. Y'all still trying to convince me to cut their hair.
Yes, I feel like they're making it tighter on purpose. Like they're going smaller than their measurement intentionally.
Because normally they shave out like the foam inside to give it more room. And the last few times they were only just, like maybe, they forehead a spot on one side and a spot on the other side. But they're months older than when they got these helmets. Exactly. So y'all can't tell me that this is still appropriate. Like,
yeah, no.
So we tapped out on those.
Yeah.
When my baby holding her head like she got a migraine, I'm good.
Yeah, no.
I ain't gonna be able to do that. Especially since she can't communicate to me.
Exactly.
I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, I feel you.
But that's neither here nor there.
So that's the fucking Olympics. We lost a black celeb. So praying for the family of Suzanne Douglas. You remember her from, was it The Parenthood? Parenthood with Robert Townsend and
The Inkwell.
And Stella Got a Groove Back. She was the pregnant sister. Loved her. And Stella, like, totally loved her. So R.I.P. to her. That was totally unexpected. 64 years old. Not sure what happened yet.
Yeah, they haven't said it.
I don't even like. In Black History news, because history has been made again. I don't know. They were talking about Bill Cosby being released.
Hell no.
Girl, we got another OJ bitch.
Because when I first saw it, I was like, I felt like the TikTok, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way.
Girl, I was just like, I think Nisha sent it, and it was like Bill Cosby to be released. I read it again, Bill Cosby to be, I'm like, huh? I mean,
excuse me, bitch?
These prosecutors, his defense team must have been just digging.
Relentlessly.
Digging. I mean, it had to be Elle Woods working for them. Because that's the only kind of lawyer I feel like can get to the nitty.
Yeah, I cannot stand this bitch. This bitch said, you washed your hair. You washed your hair.
Or when she found out the man was gay, and she's like, don't stomp your little Puerto Rican, your little last season products at me, honey. She's like, he's gay. Baby, it had to be Elle Woods in that room.
It was, baby. Somebody was going ham in that bitch. Because I was reading them captions hard as fuck, like, bitch, how?
Because it took them a while. He's been in jail, a couple years?
And so that's what really when I read how he got out, I was like, bitch, y'all just came up with this today.
Came up with this. And won.
Y'all didn't think about this during the trial? Somebody woke up and was like, bitch, you know what?
They weren't supposed to do that.
Fucking what, bitch? We got him.
Got him, coach. Got him.
Girl, I honestly was like, it's no possible way. This is definitely can't be.
Out. You hear me? He is out here making cocktails for people.
Have you seen that they're saying that he's talking about doing like a comedy?
Yes.
Bitch.
Do you think people are gonna go?
Yes. People were celebrating like it is like Martin Luther King came and resurrected from the grave.
Now, what I did not like is the people celebrating it talking about it's a hot boy summer. Excuse me? So y'all just gonna be out here date raping people? Cause do y'all not know what he went to jail for?
Here's my problem. And I'm gonna say it time and time again. And on mute, hear me well.
Ooh, direct.
I don't give a fuck where I am, what time of night, what I got on, who the fuck I'm with. Giving me a drug, a medication, and waiting until I am unconscious and or incoherent
is rape.
Is rape. Okay?
No other way to put it.
Right. When I am not an active participant, when I cannot respond, when I am not lucid, and you partake in sexual intercourse, sexual activity with my incoherent self, you, sir, are a rapist.
A big one. And a fucking nasty one. Because you, like, kind of sound like a serial rapist, like a serial killer. Because I'm not interested in having sex with something that ain't moving or ain't, like, giving me something back.
What I was about to say. What about that turns you on to be like, damn, look at this bitch knocked out, mouth wide open. I'm finna fuck the shit out of her. Like,
go get you a dummy if you just want somebody to lay there.
And I know y'all niggas love doing that to y'all significant others when they have sleep. I ain't gonna say I understand.
But men and women can be raped.
That part, but y'all don't even want to get started on that.
Because if I say no, nigga, it's just no.
It's motherfucking me no. But just because y'all love the Cosby Show does not change the fact that y'all pretend daddy raped bitches. Right. Period.
And I'm going to say this. It's fine if you still want to watch the Cosby Show, but you still need to realize who Bill Cosby is.
And the way that y'all idolize Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. A lot of y'all niggas talking about, well, a bitch going to a hotel with Bill Cosby at 10 o'clock at night, what she thought was going to happen. The way that y'all caping for these niggas, y'all would go to a hotel with Bill Cosby late o'clock at night. The way y'all running behind these niggas now.
But here's the thing. If she was going late o'clock at night and was conscious about it, it's fine.
It is.
But the moment she loses all consciousness and says no or doesn't want it or can't even express that she don't want it, there's a problem, Houston.
And the fact that y'all are overlooking that part. The fact, but even still, if I go to a nigga house at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning,
that don't mean.
If I lay across his motherfucking bed in some booty shorts and a sports bra, if that nigga grab my booty and I say, no, right. No, my nigga, me and you don't even get down like that. No means fucking no,
means
bitch.
Fucking no.
Period.
That's all it is. I don't care if you're teased or you're aroused. Go jack off.
And the problem that so many of y'all don't realize, especially niggas, a lot of y'all have daughters and honestly don't realize how easily niggas is gonna force y'all daughters into situations and make them feel like they have no choice but to go through some shit because they quote unquote put themselves in that predicament. Y'all really do not know because y'all niggas. But what's crazy is I'm sure y'all have done it to a bitch before.
Yeah, they have.
Because I don't know a single bitch who ain't ever ended up having a nigga really pump her up into thinking like, well, damn, I guess I did kind of come over here. I am kind of chilling with this nigga in his room. I guess I do kind of just gotta...
let him put the tip in.
Yeah. Like, especially your college years, some people high school. Niggas really will gaslight you into feeling like, well, damn, you did all this. You just gonna do me like that? Because the blue balls line, that's where that shit come from. Y'all niggas with daughters, y'all really need to think about the shit y'all caping for because y'all daughters gonna be in that same boat.
I feel bad to not want to wish it on them, but they gonna have that experience, and it may not be a good one.
You're right, and I'm not wishing it.
I know you're not.
Our reality as women, like it is our reality because niggas gonna always try, and niggas who I'm talking to, and I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just saying, niggas who always say this stuff, y'all have been young before. Y'all know how y'all were in high school. Y'all know how y'all were in college, always trying to convince a girl so you can get some cash. Y'all daughters are gonna be those same girls. And so that's why when you see some of us with good sense in our mid to late 30s saying, nah, nigga, the motherfucker is a rapist. It's because we have the wherewithal to say, a lot of y'all niggas do
are rapists.
And we've had conversations with our homegirls to say, yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Because such and such tried the shit with me too. But we just don't do it with multi-million-dollar ass niggas. We didn't do it in a social media age to where we could go to a blog and blast a nigga and hope that somebody would have our back.
Yep.
Yeah. When I saw how many people were excited, like, Bill coming home.
But they act like they know him, though.
And the motherfucker was down talking the black community for years.
Still do.
Y'all love to talk about how he spent money and donated money, but he was talking about y'all regular niggas every day.
Now, I will say this. When I bring up Felicia Rashad, I feel bad for her because she didn't necessarily say he was innocent, but she should have just kept her mouth closed. It wasn't the time to speak out. You don't need to come out and be a champion for him and be like, he got justice, whatever. It was a very small...
It is a technicality.
Yes,
it is
that's
a technicality.
What it was.
And I know that's what she really was trying to say. That's only for the rich
people, though. Black people, us, we don't get that.
Leroy would still be in fucking jail.
Right. That's why I say another OJ. Because it's very rare that this is something that they done found something to get a goddamn rapist out of jail.
It took for it to work for him.
Yes.
And this is Bill Cosby.
So she should have just kept her mouth closed, called Camille, like, girl, I'm happy for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Kept that moment real private. Everything you don't have to speak on.
You don't listen.
You just don't have to. You didn't have to give him public support. But I do think that it's kind of shitty that the students of the school pretty much like attacked her and is really wanting to take away her job. I mean, we can't. This is why I'm in conflict with the Black Lives Matter because, well, Felicia's obviously don't. Y'all don't give a fuck if that lady, you know, goes home and kills her goddamn self because she lost her job.
I ain't gonna say that because because I was about to say because then. Does that mean we feel like Bill life don't matter?
But we feel like Bill life matter, but we want Bill to accept the consequences
because the women he raped
he's done.
Lives matter.
Yes. So I'm not saying that Bill life don't matter. Bill had a trial. He, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't randomly killed by the police. He wasn't, you know, none of that.
He was
Bill
doing the time for the crime.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely didn't necessarily want them to call for her to be fired. But Felicia, that wasn't it.
She should just shut up.
When I saw that post, I was like, no.
I knew they was going to come for her hard. And she knew it too. That's why she did that apology. But I do agree with the people. Well, Howard, if you mad, get that money back, though. Because to me, you shouldn't want to accept the money from a known rapist. You should be like, all right, let's try to gather up some, get this nigga his money back because we don't want it.
But realistically, HBCUs are not in a position to return donations.
That's why they need to separate themselves and shut the fuck up about it. But because their student body brought it up,
they have to speak on it. They have to. Because she's a dean now. Like, they could not say something.
I get it. But you leave open for people to say, well, if this is how you feel about Mr. Cosby, don't accept his money. Because I if R. Kelly ever gave me anything, I would be trying my goddamn damnedest to get that rapist back his shit.
Return to sender. I feel that. I definitely don't feel like she should be fired, but especially as a dean of a college, a dean of a HBCU, one that already has issues with students trying to report rape and not feeling like they're being heard.
That's all schools, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That just was not, wasn't it. But I do not feel like we just got to jump to her being fired. I think
we can't forget that she's a human person and she's known this man differently than any of us ever have. Because even to some regular people, they sometimes can't believe that they family or friends, whatever, are fucking murderers because maybe they don't know or see that side.
And I feel that.
Like,
but
a mother of a serial killer can't, am I supposed to be mad at you because your son's a motherfucking serial killer out here?
But if I can see in black and white where he admitted in a deposition to drugging bitches and proceeding to having sex with them, I'm not finna celebrate him getting out off a technicality.
I'm not gonna celebrate that either.
And so
if I do, it's gonna be private.
Right. Boy, I wouldn't even in private, like, nigga, your ass needs to be there. So that's my only thing. I don't think she needs to be fired for that. I do feel like that's problematic, though, given her situation, like given her position at that school and them already having an issue with not handling
they got a lot of
sexual
issues.
abuse. Well, like across the board, that's just not a good look at all. But I don't see what firing her is gonna do to help that problem. I think it's two separate problems. I don't understand how people can celebrate, oh, my cousin Pookie who shot up the neighborhood is home.
Absolutely. Like anybody that say free such and such. What? No, obviously they don't need to be free. Because we clearly see Kodak Black need to be back in jail. Boosie need to be back making leather belts to sell at the Angola Fest.
Y'all say free Boosie all the time and look at this motherfucker.
Right. Wayne need to be put back.
Y'all need to stop hollering free people because they need to stay.
This is just like on the funeral program. Don't get that motherfucker no doves and no stairway to heaven.
None.
Because that ain't where he going.
Don't Photoshop them angel wings because that's not what it's about to be.
So I just
Photoshop them right into that Lil Nas X video.
Yeah, put
Photoshop
them
right into that bitch.
Yeah. I just think she should have kept it quiet.
It's okay to know when to shut the fuck up sometimes. If you put the phone down. Put it down.
And you don't have to respond to everything. You just don't. You don't. How are we doing on time? Okay. You know I gotta get up at crack of dawn. Now this was funny, girl.
What girl?
Now you know me and Lil Uzi used to be friends. Okay? But we done broke up.
Okay.
And when I say broke up, I mean our friendship has broken up because clearly he's bisexual.
Yes.
Him and JT are a whirlwind of foolery, right? Mm-hmm. But he's also a whirlwind of foolery with this. Is it a baby mama or ex-girlfriend? Because I cannot imagine him having children.
I don't know if him having kids. I think it's just his ex-girlfriend, Brittany.
Mm-hmm. So I believe it came out that he beat her. Yeah. Had a fight with her. But I want to say I read...
I thought he pulled a gun on her or something.
Okay, maybe that
I'm
too.
adding some shit. I don't know. I see it in him. I
see it in him. So I'm not really quite sure what happened, but I think was she flirting with another guy or was he?
Well, she have a new boo.
Okay,
I do know that much.
Because Uzi, I'm just, why you fighting her and you supposed to be with JT? You shouldn't have no attachments with this young woman. And secondly, you damn sure shouldn't be, well, actually, firstly, you shouldn't be putting your hands on no damn body.
Numero uno.
Because that's why you got that shit removed out your forehead. Because you know the first thing a bitch gonna do is snatch that out and cause you some pain.
Because all it takes is him to holler at me one time. Oh, you getting love?
She seems to be taller than him, so I hope she got a couple licks in. I really hope she did. But is he in jail? Wasn't he arrested? Or no?
This little baby got arrested.
I saw little baby got arrested in Paris. Him and his boo Harden was together. They inseparable.
I saw an awkward video of them, the paparazzi catching them somewhere, and then little baby stopped to let James Harden catch up to him. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Speaking of Harden, I didn't even know 13 was located where it was, girl. They used to be Mr. Peoples. They got a good little spot, but I ain't never been. But he got a good little spot.
Okay.
And
oh boy,
he love lucky it's the building because I seen somebody on the patio with a hookah and I was like, See, you can't even go to a goddamn brick and mortar restaurant because they still serve goddamn hookah.
Girl, somebody said hookah's hitting the black community like the crack epidemic, and they ain't lying.
And I don't know what happened to us. I can't even smoke a goddamn hookah. I can't even do it.
Me either. I don't know what happened to us as a community, but hookahs
it don't even do nothing for me. But give me a damn headache. Like, what is we doing? Why is we smoking this?
People love that shit.
But we was talking about Uzi. So we broke up because he's abusive, and I can't get down like that.
Yeah, we don't do that now.
Then he was breakdancing and competing in a dance competition with, I think, Bobby Shmurda. Now listen, Uzi, you need to stop.
A nice, classy ass function and your nigga just started breakdancing in that bitch.
Yes. Uzi, stop it. Like, it is just becoming, you're doing too much.
I feel like I was like, get your words up.
And then I saw that JT was mad at him because he stayed out all night
on the dirt
bikes when she was like, you can stay with Meek Mill or something or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then the next day she posted a video of like all these flowers he went to the grocery store and got and brought her. Because they was all like little bouquets individually wrapped. It wasn't like the flowers in a box.
Yeah.
Girl, he went and bought you 12, $3.99.
He told Kroger Florida Department up.
Bought you some little bunches. And you on there talking about, but I love him. I mean, you be on a dirt bike, so you know, I be concerned. I be like a parent, and I just be calling because I don't like him on a dirt bike. Girl, don't nobody give a fuck about you and Uzi, and I'm sick of y'all.
But I do think that's another one that I feel like why people ain't really talking about this, like, because they say the girl was in the hospital.
Yes, it's crucial.
Like, why ain't nobody really
hasn't he been arrested?
Nothing?
How is it that the blogs can post that he didn't, beat this woman and the police ain't went and got him? Now, power to the FBI, still looking for hundreds of the insurgents. But who gonna be looking for Uzi? Somebody need to get him. Because he need to be learned a lesson.
Clearly.
Send him to juvie.
Not juvie, bitch.
Shit, I'm sick of you.
I always be thinking about, it was this video, some kids on the school bus saw him and they was talking to him.
That's
and
my
he'd be like,
favorite.
I don't know. I'm not from around here.
Yeah. And that's when I fell in love with him. Mm-hmm. But now I don't like you because whoever you've grown into, this dope head, you snorting this coke, your personality is completely
that's why you
changing.
Not tried it.
I just want to do a bump. He doing lines.
Oh, see, I forgot to tell Relly we need that for Cripparella. We need that sound effect the skis.
Uzi is doing lines and it's changing his personality.
Okay, that's different from bam.
It's different from a bump.
Okay,
a bump is a real quick. You won't even remember it the next day.
Just a little toot. Okay, understood.
Not like Jada Pinkett out here passing out because of ecstasy.
Ooh,
no shade, no shade, girl. I know you was young. So last on my list, girl, is this person that actually all three of these people need prayer.
Oh damn.
Okay.
Oh,
Erica Mena.
Oh girl.
Safari. And Lil Duval.
I wouldn't say you say Lil Duval, but yes.
Well, I want to pray for him because
I thought you were gonna say the girl Kaylin or whoever.
Oh well, she's just in the story, but What reason I say Lil Duval is because he always in some bitch's business.
He always in some bitch shit.
Think that is funny. Says irresponsible things. Because to say that your postpartum is acting up, and if she actually does have it, that's a problem, sir. You don't need to reference that. It's nothing funny about it.
Yeah.
It's a very serious situation. But because your baby mamas don't like you, you probably don't even know anything about that or know where your children are.
Oh, shit. Now, I definitely don't care for Erica Mena, but to know that she going through a divorce, her child in the NICU.
Right.
That's a lot. That's a lot. And your nigga, well, I mean, it's still her nigga technically. He out here hosting parties and shit, all white parties and shit. That is a lie.
I think that's any woman that's at home that just gave birth, feeling overwhelmed. Because now she has 2 children.
Small children.
Obviously, she had complications prior to and was hospitalized. So she is on, it's just a lot right now. And then I get on social media and you all the way turned up.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nothing going on over here. Like, we got real shit going on
take
over here.
over me for real.
Yeah, I would have left in my robe, in my pad that I just left, blood dripping, C-section cut hurting, rollers in the hair. I would have disappointed Monique, bitch, because I would have flew wherever the fuck I needed to be to cuss you the fuck out. When I talk about
would have been
shut
called.
a party down, bitch. Shut a party down. Just the rage.
Regardless of what terms y'all are on, the woman just brought your child onto this earth. Your child is not well enough to come home yet.
Right.
She stayed in the hospital the last month, I want to say.
You don't even care about keeping the daughter, being with her? I mean, at the end of the day, y'all still a family. I don't care what people say about Alicia Keys and Mashonda and them and they blend. Them people is a family. When you have children, you are connected for the rest of your lives. Not till they just 18.
Yeah.
The rest of your lives, every wedding, every graduation, for family here on after, y'all gonna be in attendance together. You are a family. So, nigga, you need to be here with your family. Whether I fuck with you or not, be here for your children. You playing the fuck out of me.
And people are just not realistic about that at all. Like
that's what Lil Duval jumped in it about, talking about how you mad, and just I guess a couple of weeks ago, whatever, posted mad about wanting to get a divorce, and now all of a sudden he your husband because bitch, he's my husband.
He is my husband. And even if we take that out of play, you are the father of my son, and our son is in the NICU. And you out somewhere with your quote-unquote friends hosting an all-white party, drinking and having a good time.
For your birthday?
Like our child not in the fucking hospital. No.
And Lil Duval, you should move along. Shut up. Find somebody else to talk to.
Your little bitty ass business.
New money that you ain't gonna have long, bitch. Because you always got some shit to say. Just stupid. Ugh. He gets on my nerves, bro.
It's just some stuff just ain't gotta be touched.
That's what, Felicia, just shut up. Duval, you should have sent that in your group me. And y'all kid about it. It wasn't nothing for you to even respond to.
Because it just sound dumb. And
then you had the nerve.
She just filed for divorce. That don't mean she don't want the nigga to be there while they child laying up in the fucking hospital.
Because what if the child take the last breath? Then he gonna get on here crying and clout chasing like he's so sad his child done died. Really? Because 6 hours ago you was at the club.
Because not even just that. She still has to be up there. For all we know, she might be breastfeeding, pumping, trying to help him get better, gain enough weight to come home. But she still have another baby at home. But she still have an older child at home, too.
Yep.
Whereas Safari is hosting parties. No, nigga.
No, it don't work like that.
It don't.
Not when you wanted this family, you wanted these kids. It don't work like that.
And I saw, because somebody was watching the episode of the new season of Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
And he talking about, I didn't realize it would be this much work. Bitch, excuse me?
What did you think was, what did you think it was?
I don't want to have another kid because I just didn't realize it would be this hard. And so she was like, well, do you not want to be married? Do you feel like you don't want this? And he ain't say nothing, and she started crying, and she was like, it just hurts, like, to feel like you just don't want to do life with me.
He just running out. He done.
And he's talking about, you could do this dramatic stuff with somebody else. Like, you need to talk to somebody. I'm good. Okie dokie, nigga.
He should have showed her. She should have seen his selfishness prior to, because he's all about self, all about.
And it's sad because like she really got treated, and I'm not saying this to be funny, but she really got treated like a bust down a lot. Yeah. Like we saw it on the show. Other than sin, like by men, she got treated like a bust down. Whereas Safari was the one who treated her like, wow, I actually got the girl. So aside from all their problems, it was common sense that she was gonna see it through, because it was finally somebody who treated her like she was the prize.
Yeah,
that's when you just excited to feel like a nigga just wants you.
But choose another one. He a goofy nigga.
Ooh, Chad.
He a goofy. Don't they say that in New York or something?
Ass.
But I just... I haven't watched the new Love and Hip Hop yet, but I have to watch it. It's Atlanta, right? Because now Yandy and DC on it, huh?
I guess so, girl. I ain't watched it.
I'm going to watch it because I want to see Mendici. You know, I have like a thing for him.
Oh, okay. All right, Mendici.
I love him.
Okay, did you have a soundtrack of the week?
Soundtrack of the week. It's your birthday, so you really enjoy neo soul.
Okay.
So let's do a little. Oh my God! Isn't one of your favorite artists Kim?
Absolutely not. But
You've been to a Kim concert though.
Absolutely not.
Okay, maybe it's my song. Shh, be quiet, hush.
Okay.
Yeah, neo soul. Okay, I won't do... Oh, well, no, that's a holiday album. Because I was about to say PJ Morton Christmas Bounce album, but that is a holiday album. I don't want y'all out here bouncing to Jingle Bells. But she loves PJ Morton.
You want me to say my favorite PJ album?
Okay. No.
Okay.
First, tell me your favorite neo-soul artist.
My favorite neo soul is probably still gonna be Music Soul Child.
Bitch, when I tell you that's who was in my head, but he has already been a soundtrack of the week. Remember when we like talked about Merry Go Round, man? Fuck it. That was like probably 2019 or 2020. So fuck it. Music Soul Child
will forever be my favorite.
First album.
Like, yeah. He just don't really make music like that no more. Right. So that's why I have moved on to PJ.
Right. I think it's I Just Want to Sing.
Yes.
So, I Just Want to Sing, Music Soul Child, just soundtrack of the week. Think of Shady Nay the entire time you listen to it. Because we talked about that album hard one episode.
Yes, baby.
It was some tracks on there that's just like...
That's a good ass album, for real.
Yes.
I was so excited during Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown when Anthony Hamilton was like, I talk to music and we trying to set it up. I was like, nigga... if you don't do shit else, make it happen, please.
That would be a bomb versus.
Yes.
Definitely Music Soul Child.
We'll have to do a live stream reaction one of that.
Yeah.
Because, baby. Okay, can I give a bonus one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't know if people actually listen to this guy. Like, back home, swing guy music, like, that's our thing back home. That's what we into. So, another person who's really popular, I hear him on the radio sometimes. Calvin Richardson.
Sirius XM.
No, I hear him on 102.1
Calvin Richardson.
He have a song. Damn, I hear the song, but I can't think of the name.
Swing Out is the new pop.
The new pop.
You know, like the music, the jam.
Can't Let Go is a really popular song of his.
Can't Let Go.
Like my last. I can't walk around without you. That's really popular because, like, Port Arthur Beaumont, like, that's for real swing guy, two-step line dance. So just give it a try. His name is Calvin Richardson. Is definitely a black man. I know it may sound like a white person.
Calvin Richardson. Okay,
he have a song called "Can't Let Go." I'm trying to find the name of this album that most of his songs like we listen to back home are on. So he have an album called 2:35 p.m.
He look familiar.
And then he also have one, I Am Calvin.
Okay,
but if you just like, if you have Apple Music, if you just search him, just listen to his top songs. That's the ones we listen to. It's a nice little vibe when you just need to mellow. I just want a little groove. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, our queen, Miss Anita Baker, has not yet given us permission to stream.
Not at all. But you know what? She still come on Pandora, and
she sure do, and I don't know what to tell her because that's not me.
Because I ain't skipping.
I ain't hit. I didn't select it, so that's between her and Pandora. Right. But if you on Apple Music or Spotify and you would like a good substitute when you groove and cleaning your house,
okay, I'm gonna listen to Cal.
Give Calvin Richardson a try. He's really good.
I feel like I'm not that old yet for swing out music.
And see, and that's why it's different because that's what I grew up on. Yeah. So like you listen to it in high school.
And see, what I grew up on that's like old school is the blues, like Hole in the Wall, Last $2. Now that's a groove. That's a groove too. So I'm gonna listen to swing out. Cause like for me, I'm late as hell that I don't know how to swing guy. Yeah, and I don't know like all the line dances. Remember you was going to that class? Yeah, and I know some of the line dances and stuff, but I don't know the line dances. I do, girl. Well, LaSharon mama teach me all the line dances. I am sure. So like Cupid, all his songs, and Do It With Your Boots On and all that. Do It With Your Boots. Yeah. She makes sure I know all of those, the LaJean, all the Zydeco stuff. You know where we ain't never been, sis? I ain't never been to a trail ride. We're going. I just hooked back up with my homegirl. She married to a trail rider. So she was like, the next trail ride, y'all coming. And I want to be there for when they actually do the ride part. Because they ride and then come back like party. I've never been to a trail ride. First off, I can't really kind of trust them country people in Shreveport. I don't trust me going out there far with them like that. And I feel it. At nighttime, I don't motherfucking know y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? See, the old lady who turned me out, she take part of the one right outside of Beaumont in Cheek. But you know, not interested. Yeah. But my homegirl and her husband, they do them, I think in Belleville. Girl, in do we need to get us an RV? Okay, whoa, bitch. Okay. Y'all, my sister classy, okay? Because I go to the bathroom when I want to. That's a valid point, so I'm going to look into that. I'm going to be our secretary. I'm going to look into that for us, actually. A little rental. I'm going to look into it. But yeah, y'all check. Okay, so y'all, please check out I Just Want to Sing by Music Social, because that's the shit, y'all. That's the shit. I feel like if y'all listen to this show, y'all already know. And I want y'all to know, it's not literally it's AI. It's like all one word. Yeah. AIJUSWANSING or something like that. Yeah. Good. But just let it play. Just hit play on that bitch and let it ride. Yeah. And Calvin Richardson. Can't let go is what you like my legs. I can't walk around. I'm going to let Relly play that as the outro because I know y'all probably hearing me butcher that song like, bitch, I'll never. I promise to sound better. Don't let me deter y'all. Okay, yes, I love it. Anything else you want to lead the people with? All right, for our Patreoners, we'll see y'all next weekend. Everybody else will catch y'all. Some good stuff with some ugly leather pants. So everybody else will catch y'all in 2 weeks. Make sure you're following us on Instagram and on Twitter at Tea in the Shade. That's TEA in the Shade. On Facebook with Tea in the Shade Podcast. If you're on Facebook, join us in our group, Tea in the Shade Tea Hive. We'll catch you guys when we catch y'all. Have a great one. Deuces. Bye.
Man, to my brother Mike Brown, Sandra Blaney, that's what's up. Police brutality gotta go. It gotta go, y'all. Yeah. I'm mad, y'all. I'm surely mad. Police brutality. Police brutality. He gotta go. He gotta go. Yeah. No more. I can't take this no more. Why can't we love each other? Why can't we love each other and all get along? And all get along. on the TV screen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People are dying for no reason at all. For no reason at all. Yeah. Look at Eric Garner, Mike Brown, my sister Sandra Bland. Police brutality. Police brutality. Here gotta go. Here gotta go. Man, yo. Yeah, yeah. Here gotta go. Here gotta go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why can we all just love? Love covers a multitude of sin. And all get along. Let's all get along. Stop the killing. Police corruption. Police corruption. It's over this land. All over this land. I said police brutality. Police brutality. Here gotta go. Here gotta go, 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 go. Oh, oh, oh. It got to go. Stop the killing. Using dogs. Using dogs for weapons to bite people's up. My son was a victim. My son James Smith to police brutality. They trying to cover up their dirt, but they wake up, America. Wake up, America. Look, President Obama, come on and change these laws. Come on, change these laws. Police brutality. Police brutality. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad, America. Stop the killing. It can be you walking in my shoes. Stop the police department. It can be you walking in my